Hello learners, welcome to my channel. I am your mathematics educator Ayush Surana, and in this video we are going to start a new topic of mathematics, that is linear equation in one variable of class 8. Okay, we have already come across the about this topic in class 6 and 7. In class 6 we read about algebraic expressions, which is a part of this linear equation, and in class 7 we read about simple equation, which is also a part of linear equation. Okay, so and in 8 we are going to learn linear equation in one variable. Okay, all these three are interrelated, or class 6, class 7 and class 8 topic of linear equations are interrelated. Okay, now the question arises that you might not remember about the topics of class 6 and 7. Okay, so no worries. I always start from the basics. Okay, whether it's linear equation or any topic of mathematics, we will always start from the basic concepts and fundamentals. If your concepts and fundamentals is not clear, then it will be little bit difficult for you to understand the topic. Okay, so my first thing will be that we should always start from our basic concepts and fundamentals. First clear that, and after that dive into the topic, main topic. Okay, so similarly here also we will do the same thing. We will first understand what is algebraic expression, then we will talk about some simple equations, then we will dive into the our main topic, that is linear equation in one variable. Okay, is it clear? Okay, so no worries if you don't remember. Here you will understand everything. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's start. So our first question will be, what is an algebraic expression? We read in class 6 but we don't remember, so no worries, we will learn here, we will revise here. Okay, algebraic expression is nothing but it is a combination of alphabets or letters, okay, numbers and mathematical operator. It is combination of, number one, we will use letters. Letters means what? A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z. Commonly we use XYZ. The common practice of using letters will be XYZ, but you can use any alphabet. XYZ. Second will be your numbers. It can be positive, it can be negative, any number. Okay, it can be a positive number or a negative number. Any number. Okay, I am randomly writing it. And third, we will combine this letters and number using a mathematical operator like plus, minus, multiplication and division. Okay, we will use these four symbols to combine letters and numbers. If these three things you can find in an expression, then we will say that the given expression is an algebraic expression. Okay, algebraic expression is nothing but the combination of letters, numbers and this mathematical operators, plus, minus, into, divide. Okay, so let's first see the definition. An algebraic expression is a single term or set of terms with letters, numbers that are combined using this mathematical operators. Okay, so these letters and numbers, if combined using this symbols plus, minus, multiplication and divide, then we will say that the given expression is an algebraic expression. Clear? Not clear? Let's take an example so that it will be very much clear to us. Okay, so first will be, let's take an example. Suppose I have a letter X, sorry, I have a letter X. Then I have a number, suppose 40. And I combine this letter and number using a mathematical operator plus. Okay, so this expression, the expression we got is known as algebraic expression. I am writing in short AE. AE means algebraic expression. Okay, this x plus 40 is said to be an algebraic expression. Why it is an algebraic expression? Because we have a letter here, we have a number here, and these two letters and numbers are combined using a mathematical operator plus. So we will say that it is an algebraic expression. All these three things are there. So we will say this is an algebraic expression. Okay, similarly you can take any other thing, like suppose I say, first we can write number also. Suppose I have a number 3, I have a letter suppose s, and now instead of using a plus operator, I will use a subtraction operator, that is minus sign. Okay, so here also you can see that all the three things are there. Number is also there, letter is also there, and a mathematical operator is also there. So we will say that 3 minus s is an algebraic expression. Okay, is it clear? But when it comes only a number, suppose there it is written 3, then we will say it is not, it is also a part of algebraic expression, but we use a specific term for it, that is constant. We will say it is a constant term. Okay, if normally a number is given, and if a normally a letter is given, suppose t, and it is asked whether it is an algebraic expression or not. Yes, it is an algebraic expression. Why? Because we can write this t as 1 mul sorry we can write it as 1 multiplied by t. 1 into t. When you multiply any number with 1, we got the same number. We get the result as the same number. For example, 1 into 10, we will get the answer as 10. So 1 into t will give the answer as t. Okay. So here the answer will be t. But here you can see that we got a number also, 1. We got a letter also, t, and we got a mathematical operator also. So all the three things are there. So we will say that t, the letter t, is an algebraic expression. Is it clear? Okay. So combination of these three, letter, number, and a mathematical operator, is termed as algebraic expression. Okay. Hope it's clear to you. Okay. Now let's go to the next topic. Next is variable. Now what is the variable? In previously we wrote many examples like a plus x plus 40. Okay, we write 3 plus s. Okay, we wrote this example, we took these examples. So here you can see that we, instead of telling this as letters, in mathematics, in algebra, they are not termed as letters or alphabets, they are termed as variables. Okay, they are they are termed as variables. Okay, this s, x, or a, b, c, d up to z, any letter you take in algebra, we don't pronounce it as letters or alphabets. We use the word variable. Okay, a variable is a symbol, often a letter. A symbol means it is a letter that is used to represent an unknown quantity. We don't know the value of x and s. Okay, here the value of x is unknown to us. Similarly, in 3 plus s also, the value of s is unknown to us. For the other, this 3, we know 3 means 3, 40 means 40. But for x, which value we will take? So these values are unknown to us. So that's why it is given. A variable is nothing but a letter that is used to represent unknown quantity. Okay, if we don't know, we say, let's suppose it is an x. The value of this is suppose x. So if we don't know the value, we think that it is an unknown quantity and we write it as variables. That is a to z, up to z. Okay, so these letters are nothing but variables. Is it clear? So we will not say that letters. We will now onwards we will say it as variables. Okay, just this is the only definition of variable. Okay, let's go to the next topic. Next is, what is an equation? We talked about algebraic expression. We talked about variable. Now what is an equation? Suppose again take an example x. Sorry, let's not take x. We will take now t. T plus 20. This is an algebraic expression, no doubt. But to make it an equation, if we gives an equal to sign and I say t plus 20 will give, I don't know the value of t. Okay, 20 is 20, but the value of t is unknown to me. I say that if you combine t and 20 together, you will get answer as 40. I say what I say, if you combine t and 20 together, if you add t and 20 together, you will get answer as 40. But the combination of t and 20 will give me 40. So this expression, which when it equals to something, this expression t plus 20, when it equals to something, any value, it will be given in question. Okay, when we will solve the question, you will get more clear understanding about it. Okay, so when t plus 20 equals to something, equals to some value, then you will say that this expression is now converted to an equation. Okay, before equal to sign, 1 minute, let me use an eraser over here. Before equal to sign, before equal to sign, before equal to sign, it was an expression. This was an expression, algebraic expression. When I told us this algebraic expression has a value or will become 40 or will equals to value 40, then that expression of t plus 20 now got converted to an equation. I said that t plus 20 when added together will give 40, means t plus 20 is equal to 40. Then this term, this expression, this whole expression got converted to an equation. Understood? So an algebraic expression becomes an equation when it equals to something. When will an algebraic expression becomes an equation? When we put an equal to sign and give some value to it. Okay, suppose 40, 20, 30, any number, if we give some value to that expression, then it will become an equation. Okay, always remember an algebraic expression becomes an equation when it equals to something. Okay, when we give an equal sign and give it some value, then it will get converted to an equation. Okay, so now we will talk about what is linear equation. We have understood algebraic expression, we have understood variables, we have also understood what is equation. We got the idea about all these things. But now the question is, what is linear equation? We have talked about equation. Now what does linear equation means? Always remember, in algebra, linear means 1. Linear means 1. So let's take an same example as previous. T plus 20 is equal to 40. And let's take another example. X to the power 2 plus 20 is equal to 30. A random example. Okay. Now, out of these two equations, both are equation. Okay, because both are algebraic expression and both equals to some value. First example values to 40, second example values to 30. So both the algebraic expression values to some value, equals to some value. So both are equation. Now, a question is demanding what is linear equation. Always remember, if the power of the variable is 1, now you will say that in t there is no power. So if there is no power of the variable, you can take any variable, and out of that variable, if there is no power, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nothing, no number is given to that variable, then we will say that its power is by default 1. Okay, let me erase and write again. Here in the first example, you can see that for the variable t, there is no power. So by default, its power is 1. Always remember, if there is no power to any variable, then by default there is 1. We don't write 1. As I told you, in algebraic expression, we hide the symbol x, means multiplication, sorry. We hide the multiplication symbol. Okay. Similarly, in variable also, sorry, not in variable, in case of power also, we hide the power 1. We don't write the power 1. We eliminate it. But by default, there is the power 1. We don't show it, but by default, it is 1. Always remember. Suppose 3x. So here you can say that it is an algebraic expression. Yes, it is an algebraic expression. Why? Because here a symbol is hidden. Which symbol? Multiplication symbol. We can write it as 3 into x. Yes, is it clear? So we can say that it is an algebraic expression. So, but we don't show the symbol, multiplication symbol. We directly write 3x. Same case with powers. If there is a power 1 to any variable or to any number, we don't show it. We simply write t. T to the power 1 is nothing but t. If it would have been a number also, suppose 100 to the power 1, we will normally write it as 100. We won't show the power 1. Clear? So a linear equation is an equation whose highest power of the variable. Always remember, highest power of the variable. In algebraic, in linear equation, we will talk about the power of variable, not the number. Okay, the highest power of the variable is only 1. Is 1. Okay. Is second one a linear equation? First one is linear equation because by default its power is 1. So it is linear. I am writing LE. It is linear equation. Is second one a linear equation? You will say no. Why it is not a linear equation? Because here the power of variable is not 1 but its power is 2, means square. So as the highest power has increased to 2, so we will not say it is linear equation. It is not a linear equation. Not a linear equation, LE. Okay. It is quadratic. It's not required now. Okay. For this chapter we will not talk about that, but you have to remember, if the power is by default 1 or no power is given to the variable, means its power is 1 and that is linear equation. And if power increases from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100, 200, 300 up to infinity, then we will say that it is not a linear equation. It might be other equation, but it's not linear equation. Is it clear? Hope you are understanding. Okay. We will not take stretch this video much. Okay, only last topic is there, that is your linear equation in one variable. But now what does linear equation in one variable means? Now we will talk about what is linear equation in one variable. We have understood the linear equation. Now what does linear equation in one variable means? Always remember, linear equation in one variable. Is this a linear equation? Suppose x plus y plus z is equal to 100. Is it a linear equation? First, we will see that suppose instead of z, let's write 50. It will be easy for you to understand. Is it a linear equation? So we need to check three things. Variable, yes, there are variables. Numbers, yes, there are numbers. Mathematical operator, yes, there is a mathematical operator. All the three things are matching. We will say it as algebraic expression also and linear equation. Why linear equation? Why we can say this as algebraic equation? Because there is an equal to sign. It equals to some value. Is it clear? So we can say that it is an equation. Now, is it a linear equation? For linear equation, what we need to check? The power of the variable. So here in x, there is no power given, means by default it's 1. In y, there is no power given. By default, it is 1. Yes, and 50 and 100 are numbers. Okay. So is it a linear equation? Yes, it is a linear equation because it matches the condition of linear equation. In linear equation, we read that the highest power of the variable should be 1. So yes, here the highest power of the variable is 1. So I can say that this is linear equation, no doubt. It is linear equation. Okay. But is it a linear equation in one variable? Now, what does this linear equation in one variable means? Variable, we know it means alphabets or letters. Okay. So linear equation in one variable means in a linear equation, there should be only one alphabet. Okay, if I am using x, then I can only use x in that equation. Suppose if I write it as x plus 50 plus 50 is equal to is equal to 100. Yes, it is linear equation and it is linear equation in one variable. Why one variable? Because only one letter is used, x. You can use as many times. In this equation, you can write x 100 times also. But you have to use only one type of alphabet. If you are using x, you have to use x. If you are using y, you have to use y. If you are using a, you have to use a. But in our first case, this example, you can see that I am using two types of variables. Two types means one is my x and other one is my z. So it is not one variable. It is two variable. Why? Because I am using two types of letters, x and y. If suppose I took z also, then it would have become three variables. If a b c d, then it would have become four variables. But in the second case, I am using x, only one type of variable x. I can use as many times, but I am using only one type. I am not using the other type. So it is linear equation in one variable. So the upper one is not one variable. The second one is one variable. Why? Because I am using only one type of letter. Okay. Here also in first case also, if I would have written it as x plus y plus 50 is equal to 100, then also it would be two variable. Why? Because I am using x and y. How many type of variable you are using, that will give you the type, like one variable or two variable or three variable. I am using here two types of letters, then it is two variable. I am using three types, then three variable. As in second example, I am using only one type, then it is one variable. Okay, but x can as many times it want to come. Okay, x, or I can write three times also. Here also I can write 100 times, but the case is that there is a second type also, that is y, so it will be two variable. Okay, hope you have understood this. Okay, this is the basic concept. I would not stretch more. Okay, I will keep it this much simple only. We have not covered many things. We have just revised algebraic expression, variables and equations, and linear equation in one variable. What are this this these are nothing but basic concepts. Okay, these are fundamentals. From now, from the next class, it will be diving into the main topic of class 8, that is linear equation in one variable. We will solve the questions, examples, but this video was just an explanation, just an revision, just an basic understanding of the concepts and fundamentals of this topic. Okay, hope you have understood. Okay, uh, thank you for watching, and we will meet in the next class. Okay, till then, bye and have a nice day.